we're gonna take you for a ride. Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm going to be playing with the Neutrinos. Dask, Kala, and Zach from Dimension X are some hot rod and cool teens who hang out with the TMNTs, and in this deck, they are going to be blinking, getting big, and dealing a lot of damage. This is a hybrid aggro blink deck because the Neutrinos get more power when things enter play, but they also blink things and bring them in attacking, which allows you to, just as an example, warp something into play or dash something into play or just play it normally and it doesn't have haste. You exile it, it returns in tapped and attacking, giving you more enter the battlefield value, leave the battlefield value, and more damage swinging at your opponent. The Neutrinos are also very nice with all of the other Boros Blink cards, whether it's going to be cloning things using Jolly Balloon Man, doubling things up with Kirill, or of course, just getting some good enter the battlefield triggers using all of the good enter the battlefields in both red and white. Yeah, you know, your card draw, your ramp, your removal. There's a lot of removal and card draw too. And even cheating things in attacking that normally can't attack. Yes, with the Neutrinos, you're able to play something like Ethramic and just attack in. You bring it in tapped and attacking. Sure, you can't declare it as an attacker, but you don't need to if you cheated in attacking with the Neutrinos ability. So if you also want to take this very, very seriously, you can also engage in an infinite combo, taking infinite extra combats with the Neutrinos and Aurelia, the War Leader. So let's take these cool elf teens into the queue, they're not actually elves, they're Neutrinos, and start blinking all our Boros goods. Raph and Mikey, troublemakers. I either need to kill them or have instant speed removal for them because they're going to be cheating something else in when they attack. This is going to be a mulligan here, and there's the Swords to Plowshares. Now, they might have some protection for it, but typically Raph and Mikey decks only have one or two creatures in the deck, and they are just purely some ramp and a little bit of burn-based removal in order to get to Raph and Mikey. Swing in, and then sometimes it's Emrakul, sometimes it's Terror of Mount Velis. I actually had somebody ask in the comments, hey, Amy, are you going to be building this for Brawl Stars? And the answer is probably not. And the reason for that, ooh, kitty or lady, the reason for that is it is unfortunately extremely samey every game. So like, yeah, it's kind of fun, but also there's not going to be that much difference between the games. Yep. Helpful Hunter. I have to hold up swords here since they are at 7 mana. Well, they can be at 7 mana if they play a land. It's Turbo Ramp, yeah. And they had the turn 2 ramp into the turn 3 ramp that was ramp for 2. Here's Raph and Mikey. There they go. It's Dollar Store Atali. It's a bit more combo killy, I feel, than Atali. But yeah, the same vibe. Do I go for Neutrinos here? I would really like to get to play the Neutrinos. They are my commander. All right, that's gonna bring them up one more land. The Taffy Snow land. See if they play land or have another piece of ramp here. Board wipes, lots of options. And I do not have removal for Raph and Mikey here. But I do have removal for the Signet. Which would make it potentially harder. Okay, it'll have to be Witch Enchanter hitting this, then we blink it, hit that. Because I want to use my commander. Oh, wait, oh, never mind. They ramped again, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so to have enough for Raph and Mikey. Getting rid of that does not do much. but I drew instant speed removal. See, I put a lot of instant speed removal in this deck, I think for a very good reason. Take land. I'll swing in with these baddies. I'm airbending over here. I'm gonna airbend my own Neutrinos, so I can replay it for 2 mana on a future turn. Neutrinos are actually 3 1/1 elks in a car. Yeah! We're the only Boros elves in all of Magic. Or maybe we're the only Boros elks. Gee, I wonder if I have instant speed removal. Okay, so they're actually just going for Ulamog here. Guess who doesn't die to a fateful absence? Lemorge. Yeah, doesn't do much. I can take a couple hits from Ulamog. But that does definitely make it harder for me. I don't know, by the way, if they have another creature in their deck. Because some versions do, and some versions don't. Neutrinos. I'm just gonna let Ulamog hit. I'm definitely throwing away one of the attackers here. To draw a card. There we go. This way I can chump block. Sorry, Jen. Once again, killing Raph and Mikey before they're able to attack. I assume that they have the 13 or... No, I guess it would be the 15 mana Emrakul. Yeah, because that one's the best one, I think, to cheat out. Because it doesn't get its on cast, and its on cast is crazy. But it gets the rest of its good stuff. There we go. There's a way to deal with Ulamog. Doesn't matter if I warp this or not, because I will be blinking it. And bringing it in attacking. It doesn't have a different warp cost. If I had one more mana, then I'd be able to, like, do this with Neutrinos. All right. And then we can also, once again, blink this. It will double trigger. Leaves play, enters play. Triggers, triggers, triggers. Nice. They play a land. Raph and Mikey can come out again. Okay, well, it's a tapped land. They're drawing. Looking for that delectable ramp. And I have to decide if I want to hit Ulamog. I don't think I do. Milling 20 for me is not the worst. What's the best way to deal with Eldrazi? Is it Hedrons? Or make them sacrifice it? But exiling it is probably the easiest. Yeah, I take 10. I'm at full health. And I'm gonna see what I can get. Off the Trumpeting Carnosaur! What is it? Awesome. It's gonna discover 5. And I can blink it to bring it in attacking. And if it hits a creature, bonus points. I'm getting more buffs on Neutrinos. Oh no, Boots though. Boots gives me one more attacker. Ooh. Okay, they're gonna beast within it. Oh. It's less damage. No. Alright, so that's gonna be 6. Go for 7. It's not lethal. I know, heartbreaking. And I still don't need to block. Why would I ever be blocking? Oh, heroic intervention. Okay then, I guess I'll blink the Spirited Simulacrum since I don't have lethal anyway. Yeah, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 11 if I blink this. I'll just get more ramp, get more goods. Yeah, now that's out of the way. They can't defend against the Solitude. Instant speed and for totally free. If you're wondering why not move the boots over, if they had a way to kill it, they would have killed it. I still have 31 cards left in the deck. Yeah, blinking the Simulacrum is nasty good. Here's Raph and Mikey. There goes Raph and Mikey. And yeah, it kind of stinks that it's like I'm just sitting here killing their commander over and over. But when I say you have to, or they will win the game. Uharis, the Storm Spinner. Another commander that really gets a lot out of just being in play. Because if you play it, make it through end step, it counts itself as a card that was played from outside of hand, and it gets to deal damage equal to its power. And it will get to do that on any turn that you've played things from outside of your hand. And the biggest things you can do are play cards that buff it. Giving it an extra 3 power and haste means that it can deal 15 damage on the turn it comes into play. And there's a bunch of 1-mana spells that do that. I might actually want to go for Boots over Cats. Boots and Cats and Boots and Cats. Since they're going to have quite a bit of removal, whether it's burn removal or counter spells. We'll make it go. Esper Sentinel. Yeah, 2 of those +3 power give haste spells also have a second mode that can be cast from outside of their hand to trigger it again. Oh, 2 mana. Nice. Boats. Boots on a Sentinel. Do you pay the 1? I'm protecting this because I know that there is spell slinging that kind of deck. Next turn, maybe I can blink the Helpful Hunter. If they don't kill it, I don't know. Bloop. Mistrise Village. They'll think that it shouldn't have blue mana. Draw a card. The Hover Ship's like a little too sorcery speed against Uharis, but still a good card. Works well with the Ephemerates and other blinks. Elf. It's so weird naming Elf on this card. Like, yeah. Technically, it's an elf. And it looks like we're going to be winning. Blinking that cat, going into combat, and taking out our opponent because they were holding counter magic. And we have Cavern of Souls in pretty much every deck. Davriel, Soul Broker. We've got Johnny, Lightning Greaves, Eowyn, and Spirited Simulacrum. And I think that that's fine enough. The only creatures I really expect for them to play are like Shuldred and Grizzlebrand. That sounds about right for what I usually see from them. And they're going to be doing mono black control things. Wiping the board, making me discard, and of course, setting up for combos with Davriel. We'll also have a little bit of ramp. Well, I'll have a little bit of a Johnny Nakop Pariah. Annoying card. It's blinkable. And it's also, you know, goes wide, which is good for Neutrinos. A Heartless Act. Finally, a Johnny died before his brother. Cavern of Souls. I can name Elf. I can name Human. I'm going to name Human because they don't really have that many counter spells, and I have multiple humans in my hand. And I'm going to smash that map before they can use it to ramp. It's Clambo. Yeah, don't have to worry about counter spells against mono black. Ooh, you didn't have a third land, huh? Now let's play this. Neutrinos would get killed before it gets to attack. I know, I've played against enough Davriels. Yeah, who can't get lands now? I'm not gonna have them draw off Lorraine, I don't think, since it gives them a chance at getting land. My cat! Solar Transformer, not quite a land. Forces them to take a turn off, though. Nice, some boots. I will play a pair of boots. Then I'm gonna play another pair of boots. I'll put some boots on a guy. Some boots on another guy. What do we got? Boots! Good game. They didn't get a land. Hey, that happens. I guess they'll make me go for it. Okay, I'll do it. I'll attempt murder. All right. Haste. Feel like you should have haste. It does feel like it should have haste with how fast he's running. Okay, they said good game. I mean, they're kind of stuck on lands, but it seems like they're down to keep trying. All right, they're gonna kill this. Sure. All right. I guess I'm just get back to swinging in for 5. The game's not over yet. They got 4 mana. That's enough for a Davriel or a Damnation. Trying to think if I need to do the draws for us. I will go for the symmetrical draw here. They already played a land for turn. Get a trigger from the Simulacrum. Hello, Aurelia. Aurelia is actually infinite with Neutrinos. Get your Transformers. Your robots in disguise. Boot it up. Even more boots, why the heck not? You have to do it in that order, though. Four mana. Got another board wipe. Oh, they're reanimating Spirited Simulacrum. Going down to 4. Got an abandoned air temple. I'm gonna go for Aurelia. I'm gonna throw those hands. Try to move the Lightning Greaves onto her. Bolting the bird takes many forms. Sometimes it's Skyclave, Apparition, the Solar Transformer. For anybody wondering about how do you do infinite combats with Aurelia, you blink it. Make sure the untap and extra combat happens after. It untaps. It goes again. Deals X damage to target creature, and you gain X life. Okay, I can't... No, I could stop that. And then Aurelia just finishes the game. Yep. Skyclave the Solar, Bolt the Bird. They're all good, especially when your opponent misses a land drop. Locke, treasure hunter. I think this is somebody who sometimes watches the stream. I have a turn 1, I've got a turn 2 potentially, and I'm going to be maybe able to unsteal cards. Locke is going to be casting my spells or making treasures, and if I am able to blink them, maybe I can bring them back under my control, or just cast them again. Its owner. Yes, I had to double check on Airbend. Airbend is its owner may cast it. Molten Impact. R.I.P. I can play this here just to start getting the quests, but it's not really what I want. Double up, enter the battlefields. Hi, Locke! I guess I'll go for the slow Locke down, since he doesn't have haste. Oop. And Surveil. Oh my god, stop. Lelia with the haste. Bopping for 3. Tajik will get me lots of extra stuff onto the Airbender Ascension. There we go. This has to attack in. Boop. The deck, yeah, the deck wants me to see my lands. I do have 41 lands if you include MDFCs in this deck, which I didn't want to have that many, but I had multiple games where I just didn't get lands, and I said, you know what we're doing? More mana. Ooh, they're reanimating my Guide of Souls. How you doing, sir? Gonna give some evasion to your good friend Locke? Should have Airbender Ascension online. I don't have haste for Neutrinos, so I could go for Elish Norn. Or I could just play Neutrinos. I think I'm going for Elish Norn. Just a big, beautiful blocking lady. This has to attack him. And so it does. Get just killed by Locke. Oh yay, I get to blink. There's no reason for me to blink anything here. Not yet. I don't have the ability to block the Locke, so they will get to mill. I can block Lelia! Aw, well, I can block but not kill her now. Lelia and Locke swing in. Was Lelia put into exile? They're looking for land. They milled a land from me. They milled a May from them. I think you play the May and the land, yeah, but... And you do have to actually pay the colored mana, but they're a, you know, it's their own card, so they have the mana for it. Ooh, shocking. Unearthing, Douthy Voidwalker. Wait. Can you still cast the spells milled with Locke if you have Douthy? I don't know. I think you should be able to. On 4, it's... Alright, so they get the Legionnaire this turn. Guess I'll just go wide. Nothing big to blink here. Ooh, a quest. I'll swing in with that. And then I'll blink it. So it's untapped. And then next turn, I think Spark Trooper could be pretty fun. Killing the Hexing Squelcher. Get rid of the ward on everybody else. Chain Lightning. I do not have double red up. I can block the Locke. Because Neutrinos is currently in wee baby mode. But it's on attack that it gets the ability. Looks like it was land, and they also have Goyf there. Actually, let's give up Neutrinos since I have plenty of mana and nothing really to blink to kill Lelia. Or attempt to kill Lelia. Okay, no. No more Lelia. Move my commander to the command zone. They could have grabbed stuff off the Dalthi. With 2 legends, I only need 1 mana for Iganjo. Which is all I need to kill May. So the first strike isn't as much of an issue here. Do I feel like swinging in with you? Yeah, I do. Whee! And then if I got this right, I think I can keep Spark Trooper around. Ooh, opposition agent. Yeah. I blinked the Spark Trooper. And it sticks around. Aw. You're gonna make Locke fly? No, the incredible flying Dalthi Void Walker. What a trooper to stick around. I mean, it only would have stuck around for like 1 turn, right? Because it's beginning of the next end step. Yeah. Survived a little. Oh, let's get some more critters out here. They have a 3/3 blocker in the air. We're gonna start wild in here. Tajik, making big ol' Aurelia. Aurelia who craves combat. Everybody's swinging in. And I want 1 more attacking creature, please. And her name is Welcoming Vampire. Because they can only block 1 in the air and 1 on the ground. And thanks to the law above. Oh, look. Balloons. This card is busted. But anything that's like making a bunch of tokens or a bunch of creatures is good for Neutrinos because of that alliance ability. Also, we're a Boros deck. There are many advantages to being a Boros deck. GG, Locke. Ah, the Solvum Problems. Dawn and Leo. This is going to be blinking artifacts and creatures. That gives them not just 1 extra enter the battlefield, but if they've got some good creatures good artifacts or even artifact creatures, they just get double blink, and at 5 mana with a 4/6 with vigilance, that is sweet. I don't have anything I'm doing on turn 1 except playing a land. Hangerback Assembler. Oh, I wonder if this is my Dawn and Leo deck. This is one of my favorite cards in it because it's like, yes, I have reached max speed. Let's get stupid with it. Fear of missing out will be a nice blocker. I can Parting Gust that. I don't have to gift them a fish and just blanket. I just want to make sure I have stuff to put down. I'm going to drop a land since this can get me more lands. Nice. Gydo Souls. Are we going to have a staring contest or a blinking contest? Yeah. Azorius Blink is a much better, blink archetype, since almost everything that blinks is in these colors. Gydo Souls. Hexing Squelcher. Sitting, chilling, vibing, hanging. Hey, Dark CVC, they give it the 3-month resub. Next turn, I'm planning on Starfield, Shepherd, warping it, and then parting gusting it. Yeah, I'm really happy I have this. So that's going to be another end step blinker. What a freaking card. Might need to get rid of that first. Especially since they're getting close to Dawn and Leo. Birds! I mean, you are right to do so. You are right to make birds. Until I have a haste enabler. Cool. I'm planning on using this parting gust to take out some of their stuff. You like the Soul Herder artwork? Oh, it's very cool looking. I might not like Seb McKinnon as a person, but I think his art is very, very good. Bird up. They are almost at hangerback mana. Or not hangerback mana, hangerback speed up. Speed is almost maximum, right? Oh no, it's only at 2? You didn't hit me before? Huh. Guess not. Enjoy your fish. Soul Herder's like, yeah, that was great. I love seeing things go to exile. Gives me a way to block the bird. And I got some nice one drops I could grab here. Which do I want? None of them are doing too much here. Maybe just Novice Inspector. Give myself a little bit of card advantage. And I need one more thing to get the Buffins here. Ooh, a Hoover ship? Scooch that out of the way. Okay, now they get to speed 3. Looted Delta getting a Prairie Stream. They do have enough basics for it. And they ain't no hang-a-back girl. Swinging in! Ooh, they're crewing this so they can blink it and exile another thing. I do get to manifest Dread, though, which is nice. Oh, a reality chip means this definitely isn't my deck list. Because I don't run no chip. No chip chap. They're going to exile Guida Souls. I don't have a blink next turn. I don't have any haste on Neutrinos. That would be good removal, though. If I can get away to blink it. Like haste. Oh, or this. I will. Let's go, Glamours. This is instant speed, but I will do it right now. Both modes, please. I would like to blink this and destroy this. I love this Soul Herder even like, yes, extra counter. Lucky me. Ooh, Fear of Missing Out even gets me an extra attack here if I want it. But this becomes a 3/3, so it doesn't work out. Skyclave returns. I could go for another Manifest. I could take out the Hangerback Assembler so they're not getting the buffs. I'm gonna go for the Hover Ship. See what I can get. We manifest! Okay. Speed will be maximum. That'll buff this and this. And they can even get another token by playing Dawn and Leo. The reason I haven't been able to play Neutrinos is because they've been able to blink things like Hover Ship or Aether Channeler and just get rid of it or permanently exile it, which is really bad for me. All right, so speed's maximum. They're blinking both of these. They're going to get another Hangerback Walker, and they're going to assemble it, putting extra counters on all of these. Only the artifact creatures, but still very good. No, my clue! Monkey. Only I had haste. Monkey, come be present. Monkey, be present for me. Thank you. You can do Disguise and Manifest with Neutrinos. I have Manifest in this deck. I have Ethrimic. Oh, you have a teleportation circle on top of their deck. It's an emotional support monkey. That's another blink. My comfort monkey. Oh, they're not attacking at all since I got good blockers, I guess. Well, I don't have good blockers. I just have a large number of blockers. Channeler putting Neutrinos back in hand does slow me down, or they could just use it for card draw, but they're able to play cards off the top of their deck, so card advantage is a lot less important here. Yeah, Hexing Squelcher with the bonus moves. And we do it again. Yeah, Bounce House. Azorius Blink, one of the best things they can do. They be bouncing. I'll make their next non-creature spell cost 2 more. One day I'll get Haste Enabler. You'll see. I mean, Neutrinos is like my pseudo Haste Enabler. What do we got ready to go? Yeah. You sucker for a Blink deck, and in Blink v Blink. No, my Squelcher! Squelched. I wonder if they've been sitting on any counter spells. I imagine they have some. Oh, that's... There's an exile. All right. Until it leaves the battlefield. I think I still gotta put it back because this would give them another Blink. Do they play Venser? Almost certainly. It would be weird if they didn't play Venser. Yeah, if I let these die, then they get all of the Thopters buffed, which would be bad. Jin, you're getting in the way of a Hangerback Walker. Yeah, bounce it. I dare you. No, my maps! I earned those maps fair and square. Are they hitting the FOMO? Don't got the infinite, because I don't got the haste. Or enough mana for it, but still. Sorry, my precious meow meow. Recruiter of the Guards. They can grab Solitude. They still have multiple end-step blinks with these hangerback walkers the size that they are. I'll just say it. That's gonna be game. Dawn and Leo taken out. They're buds. They're bros. The Neutrinos. GG. It's gonna take them 2 attacks, but like, they get there. Sig Wonderwine Wisdom. Gets unblockable damage in, draws some cards, and dies to a shove aside. Perfect. Also have a Hexing Squelcher because they are almost certainly running some counter magic. It's got blue, it's got white. There's counter spells in those colors. I know it. You're asking for some Pyroblast in Arena? No Pyroblast allowed. But we do have Squelchers. Squelchers are good. All right. They're not playing Sig. We'll see if they can stifle or tails end this. Always possible. All right. They didn't. That's good. Hexing Squelcher. Cool. Now, if they, like, flash out a cheap creature here, they'll be able to give it the life gain piece. Oh, okay. Enlightened Tutor? I don't think I would play, like, Red Elemental Blast. Okay, Seam Rip. That gives them a way to take out the Squelcher. You're not gonna, like... Okay. They ain't playing Sig. They have to pay 2 life here. See if they play another land. Nope. I got an Animpacol. I'm gonna play an Animpacol. Bam. I might not have any attackers, but this is a really nice card. And it has returned into my hand. Ah, Tempo. Tempo, but no land. Come on, play the Sig. That gives you mana from this. I use Animpacol once again. I didn't get a land. Puppy Dog. Hello, Puppy Dog. And a Mana Tithe, because now they got white mana. There we go. There's their Tempo. Combat Research. The dog is doing science. I would play the Sig and then bunk that, but... That's just... Wow, that dog wants to draw a lot of cards, huh? And unfortunately, that makes it too big for me to kill with Lightning Bolt. But I have this, that, and the other thing. We got Ward 1. Would love to save it. But I don't think I get to here. Enjoy your maps. No more buppin'. Sig has entered play. Sig has targeted himself. Sig has been removed from play. I wonder if I'd actually get to Neutrinos. I don't have any of my boots. But look! I got my commander to resolve! With Lightning Greaves, they're gonna be able to hit and draw a card. It's a miracle! Yay! I could start blinking! Recruiter and a guide. Give me some stuff. Many interesting stuffs to get. Loran. She comes in attacking. Yeah, I can free this. Skyclave apparition. To pay 1 white? No. I guess you can't target it anyway. Oh, give her for more protection. I'm gonna bolt give her because otherwise they can just like have a little protection pile. No. I don't want to lose my commander. Aw, remanded. Okay, no neutrinos. They're mapping. Got Fabled Passage. Judge's Familiar. It's a good bird. Nutri. No! Loran, I'm gonna need you to free my guy. Thanks, man. That was rad. You can't counter it. It's against the law. Stop right there, criminal scum. And you have summoning sickness, which means Sig's dead. But then Sig can re-enter. Sig can give thing to thing. I got more removal right here. Oh, no, bud. Can't be countered. It says so on the card. You killed your bird for nothing. Loran's just gonna keep walking around smashing artifacts until she finds the bowl. She's like, need to destroy the Silex. If you were playing paper against me, I'd be like, you can take that back. Oh no, nothing to target. That's okay. Please land. Damn it. Okay. I could flip it, but I really don't think I need to. Especially when I don't have, like, a red critter out yet. That'll become a 0. I guess it didn't matter too much because they were planning on board wiping. Sig! Chaos! I'll take it. Who wants double strike? Johnny, you want double strike? Johnny craves violence. They're down to 9. I definitely have more than 9 damage in play. They've given protection from all colors. I have blue mana now. Mystical tutor. They had tutored earlier, too. Big protections. Boop. Sorry, I need to have not blue mana. I have to have not blue mana, and then I can kill you. Wonderful. Terra, magical adept. She's 5 colors, she mills, she brings things back. And I'm gonna try to steal from her deck. There's also some infinite combos with Terra, and Gosh, I hope I'm able to get some white mana. I've run into a lot of Terra decks that are not really enchantment decks at all. They're just Reanimator. It works. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Boots! Booting up. Aggressive blinky things. Wonder if they'll get some ramp out. Any delighted halflings? Ow. I wonder if this person will switch their avatar to Doctor Strange if we get a Doctor Strange in the next set. Not next set, 2 sets from now? Whenever we're getting, you know, thing. Marvel superheroes. Mush. I guess I'll drop the Flage since I can bring it out of the graveyard. Okay, and I can steal Preordain, Brainstorm, or Pinnacle Monk. Unless I have a fetch, this is going to be better. Now I'll go for the instant. But it will get me a treasure. What colors do I think my opponent is? I mean, they're in 5 colors, and they started with this, which is not any of their commander's colors. Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, they're totally a Reanimator deck. One moment, please. I will put Loran and Parting Gust back. And gee, there sure are not lands here. How much am I willing to commit to trying to kill a psychic frog? And why is it everything? I don't have any way to shuffle my deck. I'm gonna try to get the bully them into discarding everything. I will use up every single resource I have for this. I thought about attacking in first too. Sorry, Tajik. You're an incredible card, but I don't have 4 mana. Are you willing to discard everything you have to save your frog? Aww. That's so cute. Yes, I feel like between Legend VD and me, there's like, where's the nice calm guy? Where's the crazy lady? I'm glad your daughter recognizes me as the crazy lady inside of your screen. Table the Mirror Breaker. I guess I'll use that 1 white mana. I'll smash it. If they want to play their commander, they still need a green source. They can get one by attacking with Goblini. They pushed my criminal. Oh, I was going to blink that. I don't think I can give up Loran. I think I need her to try to draw a land because I know what's on top of my deck. And it's not a land. They're looking at my graveyard like, what do you got? I got Flage. You want to reanimate from my graveyard? Please don't. Please don't reanimate from my graveyard. A shock? Necromancy! You gonna grab my Fury? I think it's better than anything else here. And it kills poor Loran. In good news, if I ever do get to double white, I can put this back under my control. If I ever get double white. We get hit. Big if. Listen. I just gotta believe. Anamorphose? What? Guess you're in 5 colors. Survey says there's no lands. Yeah, I'm 13 deep. 2 lands. They were both in the opening hand. Hi, Terra. Terra's gonna do some more milling. They still have 3 mana up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big things. Ooh, and I'm burial rights. Ha! Oh, Amy, you're never gonna have white mana. You're never gonna have white mana. I'll get there. If I destroy the necromancy, it also works. Guess I'll go to kill Terra in response to her flipping. You can't copy auras, right? Oh no, you can. Okay, looking at what is reanimatable. Pinnacle Monk is... Oh, they beseeching! What if they'll go for apprentices, whatever? Maybe they have just a way to kill me here. Dark Ritual? Huh? Why are you tutoring like this? Are you gonna storm kill me, maybe? It looks like they might be running the sequence for storm kills. Yeah. No more Underworld Breach. Yeah, this is the same combo I've seen that like Garland player play a million times. You thought they were doing Terra things? No, 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 no. They're not doing Terra things. Get lost. Get out of here. You got 2 mana instant in there? Any 2 mana instants? Sort of Manamorphose. Draw a card. I got a brainstorm still. Hi, Scraps. I know you're howling. I know you have such a hard life being a tiny kitty who gets all the food she wants and all the love, but not nearly enough attention. Do you want to come up and be on the stream? She's already been on the stream like twice. Ooh, a map. Come on, Scraps, coming up. Come on, Scraps, coming up. Okay. Or don't. Watch this. Yes. Return! Aha! Did it. Come on, honey. Aww, my little old lady. Huzzah! They left it in the graveyard. Strategic planning. Does Terra get any enchantment? No, just the enchantment milled that way. This is my cat. Look at me getting lands now. I can escape Flage next turn to try to gain a little bit of life back. And they've already used up some of the cards in their combo. It's my kitty cat. She loves being part of videos. Unburial Rites for Pinnacle Monk. Pinnacle Monk returns a spell to their hand. Which spell? One of the tutors, maybe? I didn't pay attention to what they were exiling as fuel for the Underworld Breach. Dark Petition. Okay. We're gonna bring this out and give it haste. And that's a lot of damage. So we want you to have the spurs because you have double strike. And that's 10. And that's going to be another 9. I have lethal. I got through. Neutrinos wasn't there for it, but like the blink sweep was. And that's sweet. Nadu, Winged Wisdom. Should get you thinking, nah, dude, I don't want to play against this guy. Because even when he's nerfed, he's still really strong. I have a Swords to Plowshares and a Solitude. I got some instant speed removal. I've got some good blinkables. And Eowyn, who, if they buff Nadu, will be able to take it out. But unfortunately, every time I target Nadu or their other stuff, I will be subject to Nadu doing Nadu things. Giving them lands and cards in hand. Oh, yeah, you're right. The music wasn't running during the last game. That's on me. Probably the last 2 games. Sorry. They're Virtuin. I fixed it. Swinging in with the Guide of Souls. Chilling on my swords. 2 plowshares. 2 forests. 1 armored scrap gorger. I'll sword the gorger. Death Greeter's champion. I ain't being rash. I'm hitting with dash. Nice. Here comes Nadu. Oh, can I maybe pull off the combo in this game? That'd be so cash money. I'm gonna try to take this Nadu out. They hit a land, but they don't have protection. That's great. I am gonna haste Neutrinos because I'm 2 turns away from this anyway, at minimum. Everybody swings in. Oh, I should have ordered those the other way because we would have had the extra buff. It is such a good thing to give double strike to. Would have been even better if I had 2 extra power. Take him down to 2. Did you just replay Nadu? Nope, they're taking an extra turn. Then do you replay Nadu? Well, if the people watching the video don't notice the music missing in the previous game, that means I'll have pumped in some extra music from other sources. I'll investigate. I think I just have lethal, though, right? Nice. Everybody in? I'm blinking you. You are going to buff yourself. We got so much damage from so many sources. This is what happens when Nadu doesn't ramp on turn 1. We win. Grist, the Hunger Tide, is a creature until it's not. Once it's in play, it stops being a creature, and it starts spitting out bugs, milling them, and destroying my creatures and planeswalkers. I think there's only one pseudo planeswalker in this deck, so not as much of an issue. I think I'm going to Patriarch's Humiliate the Delighted Halfling, just so it can't tap for mana. They're still going to be able to use it to, like, sacrifice to Grist, but they can't get Grist sent out here. Look at that. They had a Phyrexian Tower. Grist came out on turn 2 anyway. Now, I have Enter the Battlefield stuff on all my creatures, which does help against this, but they're able to very easily kill Neutrinos until I get a haste enabler up and running. I guess I'll go for the Loot Monger here. I'm gonna drop, I guess, Helpful Hunter. Fatal Push, Duress, or a Sephiroth. This is tricky. I guess I'll go for Fatal Push. Oh, Imperior! Thank you for the 2-month resub. Bug, 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 bug. Eat the bug, get the mana. Aww. We're gonna use that to push stuff. I can't push this, by the way. It is not a creature once it enters play. Exile card from my hand. I'll drop this Shatter Skull. Finally, Sally Pride showed up! Sorry, I've been waiting for Sally Pride to show up pretty much the entire time I've been filming this. This is the first time I got her to show up. Unfortunately, she's not well set up for right here. That's fine. Planes. Whee! It could be happening. I have a feeling I'm never going to be able to play it. It's so good if I could get it and go with the Neutrinos. Hey, Grist. The problem is Grist. Oh, hey, Yawgmoth. I guess I go Neutrinos, watch it die to Grist, and then push Yawgmoth. They're like looking at this like, yeah. You know what you need? Bugs. It's not enough to kill it. I think you just, yeah, use those. Oh no, they're plussing. They don't know about the Fatal Push. They don't know what I have. They still haven't gotten more lands. Okay, Abrupt Decay on the Signet. I now have Fatal Push online. Absolutely taking that shot. They drew more cards. Could have been a land. Yeah, Neutrinos blinking Sally Pride and like getting to attack together. It's like the dream. Do I just warp the Vestige? I really want to get to blink it with the warp. All right, go kindly customer. Haha, a land! By the way, Grist does have like a nice strong -5 here, but you pretty much never use it. You +1, you -2. Frenzied Baloth in the graveyard. Ooh! Discounted Overlord. I would have gone full crazy business, but I guess this still works since they can get extra mana. Skullcap Snail. No. No. No! I'm gonna drop the Vestige. What are you doing with that extra 2 mana? Oh, Douthy Voidwalker. I will never have a graveyard ever again. Ooh, and a Cloud Shift. Sally is going to die. And I understand this. I accept this. Then maybe they'll play Sally. Bloodghast returns. What an exquisitely sacrificable creature. Oh my god, wait, they went for the -5? Oh, they said oops, they totally meant to go for the -2. Oh, Sally's alive! You did it, Amy. You got best girl to be alive. It's alright. To put Glissa in front and then we blink the heck out of her. I will accept these misplays. Because they benefit me. You're scooching everyone around. Okay. Cloud Shift, I need more tokens. I need to go wide because they're wide. And I guess they can Cloud Shift now since it is an exile. I do not have a good way to kill Glissa since you need to have so many blockers. Alright, Douthy, Bloodghast coming in. I guess I'll block the Bloodghast. Not that it doesn't just come back on landfall anyway. Welcome back, Bloodghast. I think you kill Sally Pride. And then you can even bring it back again. Ooh, are they going for the Starfield Shepherd because that's flying? I don't know. Sally's kind of the problem critter. And then you can steal it. You have lots of non-token. Neutrinos! I actually might not want to attack Grist since that would just allow her to -2 again. Do I attack everything at face, though? Yep. The snail's thinking about it. Glissy eats up a guy. Take them to 4, and they do have a fetch. Take them to 3. Bloodghast returns. They have lots of mana, especially with the Phyrexian Tower. Yeah, these are the 2 spells that they can copy off Voidwalker. Dreadfugue. Hey! Bye, Momo! Momo's good extra power. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to remove some counters? No. Draw a card, lose a life. I'm not dead yet. Uh-oh. Oh, hey! It's our good friend, Girl! Everybody's dead. Except for Girl. Girl will live. And Grist's like, nice. I don't think I have a way to win. I will say, good game. I'll show them my Squelcher. A talisman. This has menace, so I have no way to block. Hey, wait, I was gonna tap my talisman for killing me. Okay, one sec. No, I wanna be the one who kills me. Thank you. Basker Girl kinda loud? Yes. GG. Kumball, Console of Allocation. Going to be draining us as we play non-creatures. Well, I'll keep a hand that's all creatures then. Perfect. Hi there, Kumball. You are usually a staxy-taxy kind of deck. And, I mean, I can survive against some staxes. I have, like, a cute Manifest Dread, and then I can blink the manifested thing. Any Thalias? Any Thalias in the chat? No, Juggernaut Peddler. They're going to get rid of a card in my hand and replace it with the Juggernaut. What do you hit? I think Ethramech. This is the biggest aggro piece. But Ethramech is the setup card for this hand. I can still go for Death Greeter's Champion. I could also Flicker Wisp and flicker that. This is not Grand. This is almost Grand. Strict Proctor! See, that's the kind of stacks thing that is actually a problem for my deck, since I'm all about enter the battlefield abilities. We'll play Neutrinos. And I'm still gonna swing for 6. I'm not gonna be getting Alliance triggers, but I can still use this to blink Anticausal Vestige, which has a leaves the battlefield trigger. Yeah, eat it, Strict Proctor. Also, it's 4 mana to get a 7/5 swinging in. Unless they kill this, which they might. I don't know. They're an Orzhov deck that's missing their 3rd land. Ooh, okay. Let's find out if they got the stuff. I'll warp in the Anticausal Vestige. I'm not paying. I am swinging, though. Containment Priest. The non-token creature would enter, and it wasn't cast. Exile it instead. Alright, so let's see. I can't pay the 2 there. So I'm just gonna get rid of that. Or is that a May ability? Oh, I should have just done a land or the boots. My bad. Dang it, taxes and staxes. Watch me have needed that Juggernaut. Cut down the champ. If I Flicker Wisp this and pay the 2, it would go away. Forever. Target that. I'm not paying the 2 on you. I have to figure out which of these is for which trigger. Okay, so decline. Accept. Yeah! And we're doing it again. Make your Containment Priest work against you. If they have a kill spell, they could, like, kill that first. Oh, right. I shouldn't be flickering my Flicker Wisp. I'm sorry. That's on me. I was just thinking, oh, yeah, I can hit stuff. Amy, stop targeting stuff. It's up to 1. I get excited. Amy, don't blink anything. I know you really want to, but don't do it. Even though you really want to, don't do it. I'm allowed to misplay into cards. Especially if it's funny. Hey, man. What's good? You got some life gain? Oh, Linvala! Nice. Nice. Go, my little guys! I kill you. That's just for me. Momo, deal the finishing blow. Yeah. Momo craves violence. Go, Momo, go! Cloud, Midgar Mercenary, enters and grabs equipment. And he can grab equipment that gives protection from certain things, and he doubles up the on-hit abilities, or just any abilities given by those equipment. Mother of Runes. Oh, they can protect him. Land good. You love Cloud. He's a fun guy. Mother of Runes, however, is a menace. Very difficult to get rid of. With Momo, I should be able to play Neutrinos next turn. Just gonna have to make sure it lives until my next turn. He's not a fun guy. He's a human soldier. He's a human soldier mercenary. Okay. We got mothers and givers. Neutrinos! Swing for 2. It's a flyer. Okay, there's very little, like, ramp available in white and red. Like, there's some treasure stuff in red, but it doesn't really work that well with this. There's, like, one good enter the battlefield, make a treasure I considered for it. The hasty, like, charm one. But, like... Momo, I could play in turn 1 to get this out early. It's good. I guess I can go with humans since I got some humans in hand. Recruiter to God. They have Sword of Fire and Ice. They have so many different forms of protection. I want Loran. And this will make the recruiter die, but like... It's not blocking. It's dying anyway. Do I just want the land? Land / disenchant. You want to gain some life, Cloud? They're, a little short on equipping this. An ETBTGT. This is the Lost Digite, which is still good, and it lets them ramp. Notably, they can protect creatures, but not artifacts. They untap a land. Untap another. You're going to bring out that sword? No, Recruiter of the Guard also. Someone's tutoring. Yeah, I might go Loran Flicker Wisp because I get the discount on Flicker Wisp with Momo. What do you want? Kemba's Outfitter can change the equip cost to be 1. Wonder what they selected. It was the Sword of Fire and Ice. Oh, cool. Arena of Glory. GT obliterated. I'm gonna use the Flicker Wisp to flicker Loran, not Neutrinos. Because I want more aerial damage. They can very easily block on the ground with those two. Any of those that I would want to blink? Doesn't really make much of a difference. Blink my own Elegant Parlor. Don't mind me. Doing what I got, how I got it. Lootmonger lets me steal. Not actually what I want right here. Also, I can bring it out of the graveyard with Sun Titan. Nice. They're gonna get to deal 4 damage. I can't stop it. I assume they'll give him protection from white. He has protection from all of Jeskai. Nah, come at me, bro. They get to deal 2 damage 2 times. Flicker Wisp and Loran. Might still be able to just get lethal in the air, though. Oh, ousted. Man Zone. Okay, I see. I think it's a Sun Titan haste turn. Like, yeah, I could deal with the sword. Or I could play Sun Titan. Boop. No more mother, no more blockers. Win the game. GG Cloud. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. For being an uncommon commander from a weird set, the Neutrinos are really cool, and they have a lot of really interesting synergy. There's also like some janky stuff you can do with this that I'm not even doing in this deck. Playing cards like the 3 mana 9/9 with Warp, so you can cheat it into play and bring it in attacking. That's the sort of thing I think I would do with this deck in Commander, where I don't have to worry about my commander dying as much, because there's so many other ways to make use of Blink when you have a little less hate directed at your commander. But I think that this deck does a really good job combining Boros aggro and Boros enter the battlefield and leave the battlefield stuff. I feel like the leave the battlefield things like Spirited Simulacrum and Anticausal Vestige are especially interesting with Neutrinos because you get everything all on the same turn. It enters, it leaves, and it's attacking. And maybe it leaves again if it dies in combat. I like this deck though, and I think that as far as the various Blink commanders go, this is a different one, and I like that. It's not just Blink at end step like Dawn and Leo and Ishtola and Thassa. It's doing something a little bit more. And it's also a bit harder to control than something like Yorion. And you're going to notice I'm not mentioning any Boros commanders. It's because Boros Blink is actually kind of unique to this card. I've built a Boros Blink deck twice before. Once with Kirill, once with Zidane. And Kirill is just there to double any trigger and ability, which works really great with cards like En and Pakal. And Zidane didn't blink at all himself. He was just, you know, a good blinkable card, so I played him with blink cards. The Neutrinos is unique in what it does, and I think that makes it cool. Definitely will recommend, especially if you want to check out an artisan-ready commander. If you're looking for my deck list, you can find it in the description of the video. And if you'd like to suggest a commander, please let me know in the comments of the video. Right now, I am going to be doing a mix of new and old commanders, some that have upgrades that are from TMNT, some of which are just kind of fun-looking cards that I didn't get to try out when they first came out because the sets just come out too quickly. And I feel like I'm constantly playing catch-up with like, wait, what do you mean there's like 30 more legendaries? And I'll build some of them at some point. But please, if there's one you really want to see, let me know. I had like 5 people ask me for Verminister, so maybe I'll slap together a hot new rat colony deck and, I don't know, start throwing rats at people. We love rats. They're fun. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.